Hello, just a quick one. I keep being asked lately about second accounts on my TikTok. So I'll just be very, very clear on this. I've never had a second account. I never will have one. And anything that you see that doesn't have 15,000 plus followers isn't me. I believe that these people are just trying to tap you all up for money. I don't ask for money. Obviously, I had the GoFundMe, which is still going, but no one has ever been asked by me or anyone else to put money into that. Not directly anyway. I've done some videos months ago just asking if anybody would like to help and giving information about how to, but so let me just repeat that I don't have a second TikTok account. I never will have one, and I never have had one. My advice, if you see one that doesn't have 15,000 followers, just report it, because they're just scammers and they're cunts basically. Social media is full of them, and I'm learning that and have learnt it. Someone tries to scam me via Facebook every week, and actually I find it quite insulting because I'm not a stupid person. I'm reasonably intelligent, and they just use the most basic fucking, it's like a book of how to scam people for idiots, you know, those books. So what I tend to do is string them along until I'm a little bit bored of it all, which takes about 5 minutes with my attention span, and then I just call them out, tell them that they're a scamming bastard, and advise them to get a real job, and block them and delete them. I know that probably sounds a little bit comical coming from someone who spent half his life as a criminal, but I don't know. You'd have to have your own opinions on this, but I think there are better classes of criminal. I know that probably doesn't quite make sense to some of you, but if I can give you a kind of example, in prison there is a hierarchy. It's not set in stone, it depends on the person and how they are, but if you are a nonce, a sex offender, or a grass, then you're the lowest of the low, no matter what you've been doing. Obviously, the absolute scumbags of the earth are sex offenders, and fuck me, I've come across so many in prison. It's frightening how many must be out here, because sex offenders don't get caught much, and when they do, they hardly ever get prosecuted. We even had one that was a screw in Coldingley when I was there in 2017 and 18. His wife was a screw there as well. He got caught with loads of child porn on his laptop, or whatever it was, his PC. He got, some of it was category A, which is the most vile and disgusting. And he went to court, he was prosecuted, he pleaded guilty. Some of his colleagues at the prison gave him character references, and he did a deal with the Crown Prosecution Service that he would plead guilty on proviso that he wasn't sent to prison. The CPS approved that. The judge doesn't have to take any notice of the CPS, but he did. He could have sent him to prison anyway, but he didn't. He got a fine and a fucking, I don't know, some bullshit community service. Not only that, his wife didn't fucking leave him, didn't divorce him. She had to get moved to a kind of out of the way office job in Coldingley, but they stayed together. And your husband's a fucking child, a paedophile, and you still want to be with him. So what does that say about her and her sexual inclinations? Maybe they're going to be a paedophile tag team. But anyway, I've completely gone off course here. My point is, I only have one TikTok account. I will only ever have one. If you see one that doesn't have 15,000 followers, report it. It's going to try and scam you. Okay, I'm gone. Have a great evening, everyone.